Hello golfers, this is Bob Laskin with 2minutegolf.com here at the 15th hole at the Augusta National Golf Club, Fire Thorn. And here's the tee box here, and here's the 10th green over here. Here's the bunker green side on 10, and then here's the hole you just played, 14, fairway sloping that way. There's 13 green. And so as you're coming down here, 15 goes here, 16's in the valley, 17's coming back here, and then 18 tees right back in these trees here. And so when you tee off here at Firethorn, the 15th hole, those are the Firethorn pine trees there. And in the old days, you know, Tom Watson and players used to be hitting their second shots from these mounds, you know, with 4 woods, and so now the players are bombing it down there, so they kind of had to tighten it up. And, you know, Bubba hit that shot from over in here. It was just unbelievable that he went for that. And but what we're talking about here is a go yardage, and this is a good course management example here, where if you and your caddy, or you were playing a tournament, and you go through the round and you predetermine of, I'm going to go for this pin if I can get within 240 yards or less. It doesn't matter. You have 220, 190, 250. Pick a number you feel comfortable with. So it's predetermined. So if you get up here and you're 235, but it's into the wind playing 245, that's a no-go. And if it's 255 downwind, you know, playing 235, that's a go. So it's playing 240 yards. So if you predetermine that kind of helps you when you're on the course of, you know, when you get out there making decisions last second, you feel a lot more comfortable out there. And, you know, as you can see, this green, same as 13, you don't want to be too close down here. It's a downhill lie, and, you know, anything on this bank is not going to hold up. It's just going to roll back in. And so you want to, if you have to lay up, back up on top of the hill is the best spot to be. Now, the other thing about the go yardage is Chip Back was behind longer, and Chip Back laid up, and his caddy Pete Bender, he didn't like that too much, and you know, that's why you've got to have those things predetermined, so there's not that last second decision, and you just play the course a certain way. And then this is where Tiger hit the pin, and so what happened was Tiger hit here, hit the pin, came back in the water. Now, this is a yellow stake, but there's not stakes, or yellow line, which is a water hazard, which means Tiger hit the ball, and his ball came back in the water, kind of more of an angle over here. So if it was a lateral, if it was red, he could have dropped 2 club lengths out here, no closer to the hole, and kept that in there. But a water hazard, you don't have that option. You have to keep that point between you and the hole of where it last crossed the hazard. That's one option. So Tiger would have had to go here or to the drop zone. But he could have hit exactly where he was from, but he hit the pin, so he thought, I'll just go a little bit further back. Just kind of a wasn't thinking deal, and that was a controversial deal. But, you know, sometimes you don't want to go for that pin. You want to maybe hit it over here and spin it back. So if it hits the pin here, it's going back in the water. But that's Firethorn, the 15th hole at the Augusta National Golf Club.